Hello, chat. Hello, hello, hello. What the freak is going on, chat? Chat. Barce is the 8008 and your YouTube username is supposed to be boob. Correct. Wait, am I switched to big cam? I can't see my stuff. Boom! What's up, chat? How you guys all doing today on this beautiful Friday? Let me go through chat here real quick. What's up, Peyton? What's up, Abe? What's up, Eli? What's up, April? What's up, Dash? What's up, Kronk? What's up, Kate? If I didn't say you. What's up, Nugget? Fergus or Frankus? Haslena? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Danu? What's up, Danu? Ray?
Hello chat, hello stinky smooches moi.
April, thank you for the 13 freaking months as a channel member. Let's go. What's up, Illusion? How's everyone doing today? Be real. I think it's a pretty nice Friday. It's a little overcast in the PNW, as it always is. But it's a pretty nice day today. My hair's a little crazy though. I was trying to fix this earlier, but nothing was working. Theo!
3 months away, baby.
3 months away from 2 years. That's crazy. Excellent day today. Let's go. I love the excellent. It's literally bedtime right now. It is 1:20 p.m. What do you mean it's bedtime right now? Are you British? 8 hours ahead, huh? Or I think it's even more than that for me. It's wet AF over here, but it's a good day. What's up, Mango? How do I renew on stream? There should be like a little, like a button somewhere, I think, on the chat. Maybe at the top. Maybe refresh, I'm not sure. It's a little finicky. I wouldn't like...
Hello.
I wouldn't like rely on it, you know? But hold on, I just want to make sure I'm live both on Twitch and YouTube. I am. It looks beautiful. And that's what we care about. For some reason my light turned off though. Oh, sorry for getting up close. Okay, and then there we go. Now the lighting should be a little bit better. All right. Look, he just hopped in the bed, started going live. Get comfy. Looking for a smooch, chill. Damn, Theo, and the 11 months on Twitch.
Thanks for being in my little video, smile.
Of course, Danu. Thank you for having me along for the journey. It was fantastic. All right, y'all. What's up, Ukraine? And what's up, Schmilshard? Schmilshard. All right, we're switching over to this. Now, if I click hard enough, did my chat reset? My little settings I had?
Barce.
Torrent Dash, thank you for the membership. Okay, so this is a new creative world, fun fact. I finally have updated my creative copy. Oh, they changed all the stuff. Advanced time, false. Also, chat, let me know how the music be sounding, because it's different on my end than it is for you guys. So let me know if it needs to go up, down, left, right. Let me know. Barce you to goat, no cap. Stop it. If you guys haven't seen this video yet, I uploaded this on Tuesday. What's up, Ano? But if you guys have not seen this yet, I highly recommend you guys go check it out, because it was a very fun build to work on. It was a tough video for me to work on, though, I will say. It was a long time coming. Music's good. Banger video. Thank you, Danu. And if you do fall asleep, don't worry about it. Just let the ads play through and everything, you know. But anyway, so today my plan is to start kind of getting a better idea of where we're gonna take the hardcore world. Maybe kind of get some ideas written down and stuff. Dang, the chat is really not... Something changed about the chat. That's all I gotta say. What URL am I using for this now? Streamerbot overlay. Oh, you know what? I remember changing that too. That's unfortunate. Build a big pirate ship. I do have plans to build another ship somewhere. Okay, so here, I'll tell you guys what I have in mind already, and then maybe we can kind of branch off of that. So there's Gray Bridge over here, and eventually I want to make Gray Bridge have a water or a river kind of flowing down through this middle section here, and eventually leading down to this right here. And then also like carving out a new river, kind of cutting across over here and joining up back right there. So that this is a little bit more connected on both sides of this big old mountain right here. So yeah, I want to do a waterfall somewhere. Another like glass waterfall might be kind of cool, or just a real waterfall, who knows, but a lot prettier of a one than that one. We gotta step up the vibes a bit more. What's up, Migne? Almost said the other name I used to call you. That would have been criminal. This light just turns off. This thing's useless. All right, we're going with no light today. I also want to build a tree farm. I think it's time that I no longer suffer and deal with having to gather mangrove wood and acacia wood and all that stuff. Eli, thank you for the gifted. Congratulations. And Egg, thank you for the gifted as well. Let's go. Who won the lottery there? Big Nay 1-1. What's up, Kaya? Welcome in. Gay color scheme. What's up, Gray? And Jet Spaghetti. Fire name. Welcome in as well. So yeah, I want to build a lumber mill somewhere over here. And then I think somewhere down the river here. Although, I think this is the river we're going to have to clear out. That will connect up over here. I think it'll be kind of like this. But somewhere along the river here, I want to make an underground river. I want to cover up the river and make it a nice, like, lush kind of cave going through with the water on the bottom. I think that would eat. I think that'd be really, really fun. What's up, Steve? Really fun build to work on. But also, I've been toying with the idea of getting kind of working my way out to a new area, a new biome to begin building in. And as you can see over here, I found a pretty big plains biome with a village right here. I think it'd be pretty fun to start being able to build in a lot of a flatter area that has water access just like there. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash from all this chunk loading. Jeez, the lag is gonna go crazy right now. What's up, Roland? There we go. We gotta do some freaking 360s to load in all these chunks. Abe, thank you for the 19. Botcha time. Thank you, Abe. How do you actually plan your builds? Do you just think of them in boom mega build, or you test different styles? I like to test, and I try to do some planning. Rolling with the 9-monther. Thank you, Roland. You're so kind. It's kind of hard to explain, but I feel like the way I go about planning my builds is kind of just like coming up with an idea, like a theme that I want to build in. Like I think if I'm gonna build in this big old plains area here, I want it to be kind of like a bit like Venice. I want it to be very European inspired, like somewhat modern, maybe contemporary is the better word, European, and just having like a nice like cityscape along the water, and then having like some countryside stuff maybe along like further out this way. But I kind of want to take over this central plot of land right here. Take over this village, obviously, and get some villagers inside this place, and just, yeah, I want to have like a big like coastal city right here. Maybe not even coastal, because this area is kind of weird. So maybe it's a bit more centralized like this, and we can kind of clear out some of this land. And then some countryside over here. Yeah, just some like basic ideas. Maybe we annotate some stuff in Axiom. That could be fun. Spectators, generate chunks. True. Unfortunately, things are just gonna be so laggy for a sec. I could lower my render distance. Let's do that. Let's go to 24. Like Hamburg, maybe? Hamburger. Yeah, maybe. I need to do a little bit more research into specifics, but I more or less am just like kind of planning out. I just want to plot out like the sections of this area that I want to like begin kind of thinking more about. This is also really far out in the south direction, which in our nether hub, that's a good thing because then we have more nether hub building to do. What's up, Pixie? Welcome in. Build a McDonald's. Do y'all think a like a Walmart, McDonald's parking lot could go crazy in the middle of all this too? A Waffle House around the corner? These poor villagers. Yeah, for real. I think I'm going to absolutely demolish this village and maybe save the villagers. I guess they are plains villagers, so it would be fine. Nothing crazy about them. But here, let's hop into this. It's a little annoying that this pop-up is just gonna stay there. And where's my annotation? There it is. And let's just start doing some freaking planning, guys. On God. Yo, what's up, Shrimp? Welcome in. All right, nice and thick line. Top on this side, so it's a little bit easier to tell. So, again, I think I want this center area, this kind of like little ring right here, to be kind of the main town where we have like fortified walls, up along the river, maybe some more shallow docks. We definitely need to like do a lot of clearing in this area, and probably making two different river entrances into this town, into the city area, because this all is ocean once you get right here. And then for context, that's where the valley is up here, and we're pretty decently south. We're about 3,000 blocks out or so, a little over 3,000. So that's like 400 blocks in the nether. That's a lot of terraform I gotta do. I'm working. Bar starts distracting me. Sorry. All right, let's draw a line. Let's just freaking draw a line. I like this ravine kind of as a cutoff. How does this feel in context of the game? Yeah, this is a pretty good size. Probably gonna flatten out that entire village. Absolutely just decimate it. Oh, spilling tea on the bed. Party foul. Okay, it takes me maybe about a minute to get over here. Maybe a little over a minute. Oops. Twitch chat, y'all just talking about drinking over there. Crazy. I just like beer. I'm a beer guy. What can I say? And yeah, using this little ravine here as a cutoff, I think is pretty good. So yeah, let's call this the main town. Maybe we can have it extend out a little bit over here. Maybe this area is more of like the docks, because I think a lot of the ships will come in through. They're gonna come in through over here. So like the river leading up to here. This makes sense. And then the river over here leading in there. That makes sense as well. And then this could be like the actual city area. Maybe we actually mark this with a little bit of a different color. Call this area the docks. And then let's go back to the red. Bring it out a little bit more. And obviously, like, it's not going to fall exactly in these lines. Can I do this? Okay, I cannot. But it's more just like a general idea of like where things are going to be kind of separated out. Item swapper is the mod indeed. Thank you, Bray. And then I think I want this whole like river cape area over here kind of leading up against this town. Lobside, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Welcome to the gang. And then I think we'll do a blue color over here. And this will just be like all countryside. Does that work? There we go. This one doesn't need to be so defined because like it's just gonna take over the rest of the island and wherever else I kind of want to go with it. This will be all countryside. And then let's use some text as well. Let's put it on a 3 scale. I didn't mean to do all caps, but dang, even text size 3, that's nothing. There we go. And then we're gonna call this the main city. There we go. And then we'll go to orange and call this the docks. Beautiful. And there's probably more I could do like in this area and stuff as well. Maybe this could be a bit more industrial. I do know, like, because this area is so far out, you ever gonna do another beta video? Maybe. It probably won't be modern beta, if that's what you're asking, but it might be a beta adjacent video. You're gonna widen the river? Yeah, that's the plan. I want to definitely, you know, this is only like maybe 8 blocks across. We gotta widen out this whole river and also probably deepen it a little bit. You know, we might do some there's a word for it, but kind of clearing out some of the bottom of the water bed here, replacing it with mud, and also just like, yeah, just generally making it deeper and a little bit more detailed, because like this kind of like stuff that Minecraft does with the like the sand blotches and the clay blotches is pretty ugly. Beta themed part could be cool. Just another beta building video would be fire. Yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed building in beta. I just didn't want to fall into like just building in beta and stuff like that. What's up, Hannah? Lava heart. Cargo ships and unloaders. I'm not sure about cargo ships. We'll see how it fits into the theme of this area. But what's up, Salami? It's a bit more I don't have like a full mood board made for this area yet. I've started it a little bit, but like it's not anywhere where I want it to be, where I can start like kind of planning out buildings or whatnot. But this is definitely going to be like a bigger, this is something that I think I can work on over time. And also setting up some more infrastructure, just like kind of getting out of the valley is like my main goal, I think, for this year, because I still feel a little bit trapped by that area, despite it being like one of my favorite areas in the whole world. Gotta do ship quarantining in the water. Classic Italian. There also is this area here that I started building out towards, and I think I want to make this area here a bit more jeez, lag, holy. So I think if we head over here, there is the path right there that leads out from, there's the boat village, and that's like Gray Bridge and all that over there. This leads all the way over here. And I think this area, I want to make it like a gothic sort of area, but I'm still not sure what to do with it. It might be like ruins, or it might just be like an actual city. Still a little bit indecisive on this one, but I do think I want to lean into gothic for this area. But I don't know when this is gonna happen. I'll have to let the inspiration hit me for this. Do you watch Flip? Yeah, I watch Flip a little bit. I dabble. He's cool. He's a good source of inspiration, and also I've chatted with him a few times, and he's a good little like role model, I guess, to look up to for YouTube content. He's pretty good at being consistent. Goth barce. If I was a goth baddie, would you guys like me more? I am a goth baddie. W. What's my favorite build? It's a hard, I feel like I don't have a lot of, like, I love the vibe of this area, you know, but this is like an accumulation of a lot of different builds over time. I really like White Bridge. I think White Bridge is one of my favorite little eye candies in the area. Oh, I do also want to make, I mentioned this in the last video, where I want to re-terraform this entire mountain. But I also want, like, after we terraform this mountain, I want to build a castle on top of it. A white castle, if you will. So then when you look at this White Bridge, you get the bridge, and then you get the crazy freaking castle in the background. And then also in the foreground, you get this cathedral. Some good shit right there. I'd give 50 if you were a goth baddie. Damn. You're our goth baddie? Thank you. Thank you, Keon. Thank you. But anyways, I think what I want to work on in this stream today is I want to do a little bit of creative building. I think I want to work on this lumber mill over here, because this is where my wood farm is gonna be located, right here in this little forest. And yeah, where's my freaking script brushes at? There they are. Let's make that a little bit bigger. So we can just get rid of all these freaking trees. Maybe a little too crazy there. And you know, we can smooth out the terrain a little bit too. Nothing wrong with a little bit of smoothing. Except with all these caves here. Please make Atlantis City. That would be pretty cool. I did want to do some building with the Nautilus, because the Nautilus stuff is pretty fun. They're pretty fun to like swim around on. I guess kind of flying. Silk Song soundtrack. Like if you know. If you know, you know. Water flying, same thing. That's what I'm saying. Can't wait to build Nautilus Racing on Barce World. Invested in Cobblemon right now. Oof. That's valid, because they just came out with an update, right? Cobblemon update. And dang, this terrain is so effed up. Screw all these caves, man. There we go. What's up, Jam? Welcome in. And anti-eyebrow is a cheek. What the heck? Anti-eyebrow? Was? What are these style trends? I don't understand. Barcelona. Guys, you can't be searching up Barcelona then going to my channel. We need to fix my SEO. Alright, I think that's as far as I really need to fix it. Push that back. Fix this up a little bit too. That looks fairly good. I think this area looks a little effed up. Maybe the dirt's throwing me off too, though. That should be a little bit better. Very nice. Yes, yes. Become more popular than Barcelona. So that's the end goal, right? Is that I need to get more popular than Barcelona, so then when people search up Barce, I show up and not any Barcelona stuff. Once I do that, that's when I know I made it. Low key though, that's actually real. If I beat that. Proud to say now when I search Barce on YouTube, you come up first rather than Barcelona. That's huge. That's huge. That's actually so huge for the YouTube algo. They're understanding. They understand it now. I almost want to flatten out this mountain here too, but is it even necessary? Dude, don't Google the population of Barcelona. I have more subs than the population of Barcelona, all right? Don't fact check that. All right, now we got to figure out how this is going to connect up. I have these like stone paths right here that I'm kind of using a little bit. And maybe we continue that, or do we want to stick with this darker? I guess this is like more of the dock though, right here is where I was using this. Oh, but I did use it down here too. Oh, that's because it becomes a dock. Let's stick with the stone. So I think I want the lumber mill to be on this little area right here, and then maybe we'll build like a few like storage houses off to the side. It's 1.7 mil. Okay. That doesn't sound that sounds doable. Barce, is your GDP higher than the country of Spain? My GDP is barely even higher than... Dude, I don't know. I don't got much money. Population of Barcelona is -6. Dude, if that was true, then I should have won a long time ago. Should get a piercing everywhere possible. Dude, no. I don't want to get any piercings. I'm afraid to get tattoos, man. All right, chat. It's time that we look up references. Let's go to Pinterest. And I'm gonna make sure I have nothing exposing on here. I don't think I do. Oh, we all good? I clicked the wrong button. Okay. Here we are on my Pinterest, guys. We're gonna look for... Oh, here, first, we look at Boat Town. Which is where? Right here, Boat Town. So this is my like mood board I kind of made for the boat town that's right behind me here for this area. So we need to find, what would you call this? I love this building though. The shaping of this building is absolutely heat. Maybe we just run with this and this is our lumber mill. Would you do something more Nordic ever? I might. Seaside is supposed to be a more Nordic kind of vibe, but what are you planning? Right now we're planning out a lumber mill. I think I do rock with this. Maybe we even implement these little like chimney stacks over here on this, or maybe we convert this little top part here into a chimney stack. But this is pretty dope. This is a different angle of the same thing. This is a miniature for sure, right? Where can I find your skin because your skin is so cool? Well, thank you. You can download my skin off of NameMC if you wanna steal it. Have you ever played modded? Of course I have. I love modded Minecraft, but vanilla is more fun for building, I think. Why is it called a lighthouse when it's not a light tower? It's a good question. And my counterpoint is that usually the lighthouse has a house at the bottom and then the light is just part of the tower. But combined, it's a lighthouse. What is your name tag? WT Barce. Because you live in it. Facts. People live in it. How do you figure out texturing, or do you just go with the flow, or do you have set blocks that work well with each other? I kind of go with the flow. I generally know what goes well together, and also like there's also I think this is a good starting point, is like the gradient helper with Axiom. You can like select, you know, some blocks here. We got these two, for example, and you can throw them in, and it'll give you all the blocks that create a nice gradient going to the last color there. Or you can even do like multiple gradients kind of thing. Super useful for just like finding colors. Same thing with this right here. You can go into the color picker and you can just like grab similar shades of color. It's pretty useful. What does the WT stand for? It stands for what the. So my full legal government username is what the Barce. All right, this is gonna be a reference image. We're just gonna download this. And I'm gonna throw it into Axiom as a reference image. And it's small as heck. How's that look? Oh, we gotta do borderless show in game. That's pretty good. You guys can see that, right? What's up, Travis? Meowers. All right, let's see. How shall I implement this beautiful building here? Let's just start with concrete. We'll do red and orange for the two sides of the building. And you know what? I'm just gonna build this up in the air because I'm a little bit... Oh, I don't have world edit? That's embarrassing. It's fine, I guess. You're on a bike right now and you're typing, you're texting and biking. That's not allowed. So for this first part, on that left side of that red building, this can be this wall. We can go 3 tall, then it goes 4, 5. Let me just get some like deep slate slabs here real quick. I think I'm kind of down to do a bit of that. We could have an overhang. Nah, let's leave it for right now. Let's just do mangrove slabs actually. Have your mods updated to 1.21.11? They are indeed updated. All right, this is the second part of the building. And I think I'm just gonna have this. How tall is this right now? 6 blocks tall. That's actually fine. Go 7 right there. We have a big door. The door. And a window right here. I'm playing on 1.21.10 and Better Class isn't updated. It has updated to 1.21.11. It has indeed. How long is this? 9? That's pretty good. And then we have a roof. Which, it's kind of interesting because there's like this blue lip right here. But it does fully stick up. So, we can run with that. How do you get the image? From Pinterest. And I think what we'll do, I'll just throw some warped wood right here for right now. And this will just be 2 blocks tall. And we're going to start the roof right there. And that's a pretty good height. And right in the middle, there's also nice little jut out. Might even need to be 1 block higher up. Something kind of like this. So this is 9 long. There we go, that's 9 now. Gotta go a little bit longer for this roof to make sense. Down for there to be a slab. Something kind of like that. Maybe instead of doing a slab, actually, we do a full block. There we go. It's pretty good. Might look good as warp shells. Right now we're just blocking everything out. We're not even like worrying about the actual the context of the blocks. We're just trying to get the shape of the building to somewhere where I'm happy with it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clone this. Then we get a good idea of how long this building's gonna be, which I actually really like that width. That width is pretty fire. And there's a little chimney right there at that level. Chat overlay's not working? Great. Just fantastic. Wait, no, I saw one chat come through. Then you just need a refresh, maybe? I don't know, the chat overlay, I changed it without realizing, and now it's all screwed up. I'm just a big screw up. All right, and then we got this white building here, which is a little bit harder to see. Can I do this, and then it crops it? Ooh. Let's do this. Kinda. Maybe a little bit too big. Alright, that's pretty good. So we got like maybe 2 blocks there as well. This building might be, let's see, this is 9, so maybe we go 11 total on this. Here, let's actually keep those in. So 6, 7. 6 to 7. That was awesome. We could do 13. I'm actually kind of down because this white building is probably going to be the main chamber, because we have to think about this also as a farm. This is probably going to be where the main chamber of the farm is. So let's try to get the same size. Oh, wait, is this actually a 13 by 13 area? 13. 13. Okay. It's already a 13 by 13. The more you know. So maybe we go 15 by 15. I want a little bit more depth, I think. What's up, Hem? Welcome in. Good night, April. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I don't know. Part of me, maybe we don't make this flush, but I think a bigger area will be beneficial. So let's just do this. We can have it be a little bit offset on the backside where no one's going to see it. Good build, thank you. I'm planning on starting a Forever World and make vids on it, but I feel like I need to prepare and make it perfect, but it's never going to be effect. Well, I will say, Loaf, you're never going to start unless you start. And I have plenty of gripes with this world, and you just got to live with them. And that's kind of the beauty of creating something, don't you think? What's up, Nikes? Welcome in. There we go. Do you have Discord? Yeah, you can join the Discord. It is right here. I'll link it. It is discord.gg/barce. What's up, Unnoticed? Right, there you go. In both chats right there. Nice little link for y'all to click on. If you're interested in joining the Discord. What makes this smear tool not go over other blocks? That's just the oh, I didn't know you could change that. The smear tool will always ignore other blocks, but the stack tool will go through the blocks. That's just the just how they work. Seen Frankenstein? I have seen the Frankenstein movie. Where'd my... I have a bigger image of this right here. There we go. Oh, I lost chat. Come back. Okay, there we go. And then we kind of have like a... I guess I gotta build up these walls first. Let's do that. So this goes to about the height of this building. Maybe 1 block more.
I'm 13 months of barking it.
Yo, barking it. What the heck? Unnoticed. Thank you so much for renewing your freaking channel membership. I appreciate it. Boom. There we go. It's a little whack right here, maybe. right, then let's see. This building's kind of interesting because there's another, like, the roof kind of has this one section here that is like a sloped roof. Let's get some acacia wood. Where it does kind of the same thing it does down here, but not over the same distance. So just like this, I guess. And then it goes back into a full-on roof right here. And I gotta figure out where the middle of this is. Oh, wait, is there a middle? 9? Okay, it's right there. And let's just clone this to the other side. Oh, it goes over one block, of course. I guess we can just move this all over by one. It's fine. Beautiful. There's our building shapes. And then we got to get in this stuff right here. Let's do this. Then I guess I could fit in the third one right here. It's not spaced evenly, but I think that's fine with me. Is that fine with you guys, chat? It looks a little weird right now. Let's do that. I think that might. Yeah, there we go. Looks a little bit better. I was wondering, how long does it take on your videos from recording to editing? Usually, like, if it was like the normal, I was on my freaking normal schedule, it's like a whole week process, and it's probably like it's probably like 100 hours. No, probably less than 100 hours. Probably like 70 hours, maybe 60 to 70. But my last video took me a long time because I was doing a lot of re-recording and I wasn't very happy with the video for a while. We're all nodding our heads agreefully. I think the Forever World is as much about the journey as it is the destination. Very true and very wise, might I add. True and wise. All right, and then we got a window up here. Oh no, hold on, let's get the smokestack in, which is like right smack dab in the middle. And we're just gonna make this a nice little 3x3. Probably go like that. Probably like that. Maybe that's a little too tall. Kind of thinking about the angles here. That's pretty good. It's a good height. Should I do the idea today, Barce, on current version or 1.16? Didn't even think of that. Do it on current version. Do it on the newest. And then, oh, also something I noticed is that there is a door here. And there's a ladder right here. Wish there was more ladder variants in Minecraft. Mojang Wen. There's a little like jut out building right here. Kind of taking up this little spot. Could probably get away with doing 2 blocks. Worry about the ladder later. Oh wait, no, this is 3 blocks. Here we go. Oh, you want a retexture of the ladder? I think it's fine. I think it's just like, it would be cool if there was like more ladder variants you could do. So this looks lit. Thank you, Travis. All right, and then we got, boom. We got a little staircase leading up the side here. Which actually, that's like the perfect distance for that. Let's actually move this out though 1 more block. Yeah, it makes that look a little bit more balanced. Metal ladder, dude, copper ladders, iron ladders. I think wood. Well, I guess, I don't know how you do wood variant of ladders. Maybe like the middle H part would be a plank, but I think that would be cool if there was more wood variants too of said ladders. All right, let's replace this. Get a better idea of how much room we have right there. So I think if there was a door here, can you fit through it? Well, let's put it on that side. Totally. Okay, cool. I think I think a rope texture would be so sick. That would be like, that'd be top 10 Minecraft. Top 10 Minecraft. For real. Okay, what's a bit annoying about this reference image is that I can't tell. Let me view you larger. Okay, yeah. I got my answer. There is a support post right here in this corner. So let's just use acacia. And then maybe something like this. And is there a way for me to connect this up? Will trapdoors do it? Or fence gates? Not really. Actually, I guess trapdoors would do it, right? Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Could also try shelves. In a weird way, this might even be better. So full block? I'll keep it a stair. I think I like the trapdoor a little bit more. And then where's the other support beam? Oh, it's like right next to it. Like right there. Then what? One more support beam down here. It's a little bit odd. It's not quite balanced. But I think that's okay. It's not quite the shape that I want it to be. If I do stairs on the bottom, yeah, that'll connect up. Okay. We can do that because it also will make it feel a little bit more complete. but we still have like that kind of holy look right there. Your video on beta Minecraft inspired me to choose my favorite version, stick with it, and build there. My world hit a year old the other day. Let's go, Swim. I'm glad I was able to inspire you. It's pretty dope. Thanks for sharing. And then, can I get away with that? Not really. Let's just leave it. It's a slab. These aren't like 100% exactly what I want. What's up, Moro? Welcome in. Because I wish I could get this texture right here without there being a trap. Like if I was able to do this, I think like that's what I want. But there's no way for me to get this without, like I can't use glass. There needs to be a solid block right here for it to connect proper. So it's a bit strange. Almost 800k on that vid, on God. I don't really look at it like that. Nah, it's too exaggerated if I do that. I kind of like the shelves. I've only edited one video that hit 1 million views and it's never gonna happen on my channel. No, never doubt yourself. I was surprised my beta video even did that well. So never ever doubt yourself. Yeah, this could work. This is a good shout. The only thing that sucks is like, you know, the extra little part sticking out, but it does get the job done. I just broke something that I don't, no idea what it was. Barce. Is it a slab? Wait, what did I break? That's pretty close to what I want. What if I did something like that just to like... Nah. Trapdoor was on wall. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you. What's up, L-Bomb? L-Bombs? Thank you, man. And then the Nether videos are some of my favorites to work on. The Nether Hub is very, very, very fun. I'm glad people enjoy watching it as well. And I may as well just add like a little support beam to that. Maybe we go right here, actually. Yeah, okay. Then we gotta add in the sign, which I'll just use yellow concrete to kind of highlight where it'll go. It goes right above this. Literally like that. So that'll be the sign that we use for the lumber mill to spell out whatever words we want. Probably use some banners for that. That could be pretty fun. Would you say texturing by hand, colors fade by gradient is the best way to texture, or just splotching a bunch of chosen blocks together? A little bit of both. But I will say the gradient is like the stepping stone. That's like how you get your blocks, I would say. Like try making like a gradient and then using them accordingly. Let's do this. 2 windows like that. And then right above it we have another set of windows. We have a smaller one right there, maybe one over like there. What's this building you're planning on? This is going to be a lumber mill. So the plan is like on the inside of this big orange building here. This is where the actual chamber is going to be for the tree breaking, and like maybe the TNT duper or whatever goes up through here. Who knows? However the redstone plans out. I like to plan my buildings first and then try to fit the redstone in afterwards. I usually regret it, but it makes it a little bit more interesting for me because I do prioritize building over function, aesthetics over function. It's definitely my motif, so I'm trying to keep consistent with that. Let's add in the windows over here too. All right, I think for the most part this building's done. I think the only thing we need to do is there's the ladder that's supposed to go right here, which I think what I'm gonna do, we're just gonna do some warped wood right there. Extend that out just a tiny bit. I don't think you'll really notice that. That's where the ladders will go. Then there's like a white staircase that's right along the edge here. So I'll just grab some pale wood for right now. Then I can make this into... Ooh, wait, this is actually a little bit tough. I could do it like this. And then... How would this work for a door, though? Very interesting. Whoops. Oh, let's try to figure out how we're gonna make this door work. Because you can you crouch through this door? Oh, you can. Okay. So we can totally do like door and trap door right here. Like that. But you just have to crouch through it. This will probably be like the maintenance access for like any of the redstone that might go right here. So it's not like I'm gonna go up here all the time. We played Hytale? I have. And it's actually not that bad. I just want there to be more features, which I don't think is a crazy thing to complain about. I do wish I could get a little bit more detail on the wood scaffolding right there, but I think that's good. It's pretty solid. All of this like orange wood right here is actually going to be turned into pale wood. Yeah, I do think these fence gates are pretty much our only solution for getting the fences to be how I want them to be. It's unfortunate. I mean, this whole building's gonna be made of this pale wood probably. If you ever return to modern beta, I wouldn't put your bets on it. That's all I gotta say about it. I do enjoy modern beta. I think it's a very, very dope server and a very dope community, but I don't know if I'll ever hop on like that. All right, and then we're gonna make a little bit of a sign right now. Is there another block that's similar? Pale. I want something that's a little bit more brown. I guess mangrove is technically a good choice here, but it is a little bit. A little bit too dark. A little bit too light, maybe. Okay, anyways, we're making a sign right here. And kind of go like this. Might do it actually right there. Just asking because your castle is now surrounded by one of the largest cities on the server. Is that real? Wait a minute. Modern beta map. Can I just look at the map, not the wiki. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure I'm not exposing anything. Okay. Hold on. Here's modern beta. I believe. Oh yeah, here's Highland. Holy. Yeah, Highland's gone through some development, might I say. Holy crap. There's a Walmart over here, right? Yeah, I've seen that one before. Yeah, I made a Hunger Games map over there. There's no players around here though. Like, where are all the players at? They're kind of just spread out in their own little areas. Is Highland a ghost town? Remember building a wood hut in Highland, never logging back in? Yeah, it's probably been actually, I don't know if it's been destroyed. It seems like a lot of the buildings have just kind of maintained. Yeah, no one's torn down stuff, but here's my castle. Isn't there a way to go into like a 3D view? Like this. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. Can I say it? Whoever built this tower right here, you're the worst, bro. Literally the thumbnail angle has been soiled because of this stupid ass tower. But hey, this castle's pretty dope. But there's some really cool builds out in Highland here, yeah. I've hopped on every once in a blue moon. I've hopped on just to see what's going on. Some pretty cool stuff on here. Thanks for sharing. There we go. Just saw my fuck ass house. Hey, it's still there then. That's a W. We take those. All right, so that's gonna be, there's gonna be another sign right there. So the sign here, a sign there, and technically it's supposed to be another sign right here, but I don't know if I'll do a sign taking up this spot here. I think I like these doors being kind of tall and a little bit more focal. What's your favorite color palette to work with when building? I really like red. I love red as like my, like, I love using mangrove and netherrack and then getting in some of these brown colors here. I think it's a really fun palette to work with. White's pretty fun too. Like, I mean, pretty much what we're gonna make up here is gonna be these two buildings combined. Which actually, now I'm thinking about it, don't know if I love that. So maybe we make this, I don't know. I like the red though. The red's pretty cool. That does kind of suck, because these are already white and red, and that's gonna be red and white. We didn't really think about that one, did we, chat? Dude, I really want to fix my chat overlay. What the bruh? Hold on, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let's try this out. What's up, Mayu? Okay. All right, guys, start chatting. Say something. Hopefully it works proper. I'm not even seeing any messages yet. There we go. Fart. Something. We'll take it. That means you can make 2 blue and orange buildings, twin Perrys, dude. Nah, that building's got to stay on its own. Something. Hello. Hi. All right, I mean, it's working. I don't like the animations coming in or the font. Actually, the font is terrible. We're changing the font. Can I do custom and then Arial bold. That work? Generate. Copy. I don't know, let's see. What the font? Oh god. What if yellow and blue instead? Oh my god, it just did not, Arial did not work. Alright, let's just do freaking Roboto. And then alright. Hopefully that's the last time I need to tweak with it. Jeez. We could add a little bit more detail into this by getting a little crazy. I think we should get a little crazy. Hello? Hello? Please don't swear in my chat. I beg of you. Yes. What if we do this? This might be crazy. It's a little bit too dark. Is there a color that's a bit more similar to this one? Aha! Sand, wool, and concrete. And prismarine. Nah, a little bit too bright maybe. There we go. Minecraft 10 font. with the ugly creeper case and everything. That would be pretty freaking sweet. Alright, and then I want to do signs going across. Except for right there, I guess that'll be a ladder. And I mean, that doesn't look too bad. It's actually, I feel like it kind of lost its feeling of being a sign. Shelves are nice, but work best when you don't really notice them. I agree. But for some reason, I feel like this is actually worse than what we just had. Use the YouTuber clickbait font. Is that a thing? Or what is that font? Like the Mr. Beast font or something? Impact bold. Dude, the impact chat would actually go so stupid. Dang, that's a little bit unfortunate. I was kind of banking on that looking a bit better than what we have right now. Well, let's just do this then. Is there any other way I can add detail into this? I mean, I guess in the actual freaking shelf, right? What if we got this wood? We did a little bit of this. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, there's something here. Oh, that's a little something. That does add some detail. Oh, redstone signal. Okay, wait. Real, I forgot about that. Can I just like put the levers on the back here? If I do a lever here, who's that affect? Just the one in front? Okay. Oh, you don't connect right there? Why don't you? I mean, I guess it's fine for it to not connect there, but I need to power these ones and then those ones. This is fine. Boom. But how do I power these bottom ones? Like this. I gotta activate them in a specific way. That looks pretty good. Ignoring the levers. Like if we just left it as the sign, that would look pretty good. We gotta figure out how to power them though. That does look pretty good. Ladder. I almost wish I didn't have to have the ladder there, but we do need a way to get up to this level right there. So how power? Well, if I make these into full blocks right here, I think even including that guy. Well, actually, I don't even know how I'm supposed to power that one. This one's gonna be a whole nother story. But these guys, I should just be able to, if I push a redstone signal into those blocks, it'll power it. I guess technically I could make these target blocks, right? And then redstone and one redstone torch. Wait, what is this block right here? There's only 4 here. I just went over one too far. Okay. Because I don't need the... Oh yeah, because I don't need to power this one. We'll leave that one. Okay, there we go. Figured it out. How do I get it to power proper? How do I get it to... Like, I want the line right here to stay in the middle. So we have to power these. To power that far one, this far one first. But if I power it here, it connects. You can put letters on the shelves as well with banners. Oh, true. Very true. Okay, we got that guy, and then... What happens if I do this? Aha! Huzzah! Alright, that's fine and dandy. We got that, but how does one power... I realize that these are in the wrong slot here. Wait, so was I right? Wait a minute. I was right. I need to power this one as well. Wait, so this middle line doesn't work. Rats. Rats. Can't use liver. What's up, Coda? Isn't there... Why won't these all connect here? Is it only 3 at a time that can connect? Is that how the redstone be working? Yeah, it's only 3 at a time. Okay. Well, that sucks because we have 5 here. What's up, Arth Neon? Welcome in. One, 3, 1. So doing these 3 in the middle, powered. Right? Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's reset. Let's just do this with tinkers real quick. Let's tinker all this to how we want it to be. So we want boom, boom, boom. Oh, I can't even connect these ones if I wanted to. Okay, well, never mind. Let's do it with actual redstone then. Lever. We do the middle 3. Then we power just this one on the sides. Go boom, boom. Those are okay. I like that. I mean, I guess I could just do levers down here too, right? Like, there's nothing... You can't even see this from the outside. Oh, I totally effed that up. Boom, okay. We can fix that one. You realize how weird my username sounds? Dude, I got a weird username too, alright? We're all in this together. Thank you so much for You seriously improved my building so much. I love to see your thought process behind these things. Your little details as well. Thank you. I'm glad I'm able to help you improve. To realize your inner builder. I don't think there's any way for me to power this guy right here. If only I could have a lever be flipped the other way. We could just try, like, let's be so real, chat. We could just do a redstone torch. And then, can you put a sign on torches? On torch? No? Ugh. Is that cheating? That actually doesn't look that bad. Yeah, I was complicating it with the target blocks. Alright, this looks pretty good. Such a small little random detail. And then on in the reference image here, it does say 1892 in the middle here. So we could do like a 1892. Oh wait. That won't be very centered, will it? What's the flavor of yerb today? Thank you for asking. Oh my goodness. Enlightened mint. Yes. I will say the newer flavor of the enlightened mint on the yerba madre is not as good as the old one. The old one's way better. And you have to shake it. Like, before you have to shake them, but like you have to shake that one. What's up, Radical Necron? Welcome in. Established 1982? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Space. That's 8 and 8. That should work. What's up, Brock? Is my boy drinking mate again? Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit of the yerb. Dude, yerba, please sponsor me, bruh. What's your favorite drink? I love, like, I've been on such, maybe it's because I'm old, but I've been such a tea kick recently. Oh my god. Tea is awesome. We're just gonna cover that up with signs for right now. How to barce room without the yerb. Facts. Facts. What's the mod that brings up the other alt version of the blocks? It is item swapper. Goated mod. It's so good for like building with wood and stuff. Absolutely love this mod. I do have some resource packs that modify, where that right here, these item swapper ones. These are a part of my mod pack if you're interested in getting those resource packs. Dope TY, I got you. What's up, Brock, though? How you doing today? What you grinding? Trapdoor. Wish we had a bit more of a gray trapdoor. Maybe I just do slabs on this straight up. Although I would like a little bit of a frame around this door. I want it to stand out a tiny bit. So let's do this. And then oh guys, look. It's the shelf block. Just finished our work day, now prepping a little snowboard day trip tomorrow. Oh hell yeah. Oh, I'm jealous. I haven't gone snowboarding in way too long. I'm overdue. That's not a terrible arch. I'm straight up shelving it right now. From at the bottom. Maybe just keep it up top. I don't know. I don't like. I kind of hate the bottom lip on the shelves. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I'm a skier, but I'm ripping out the board tomorrow, first time. Let's go. And I'm a snowboarder, but I was never very good at it. I haven't gone. I started out snowboarding, and then I went back and I went to skiing. Yeah, let me know how it goes, bruh. Sounds lit. I don't like how arched that is. Feels a little too arched. Minecraft Unk no like shelf. Shelf block under the stairs. Yeah, I kind of tried that. I don't know. I don't like the bottom lip on it. Makes it feel a bit too like barn. Like if I was building a barn, I think I'd eat this up. But for some reason, this gives me just like the wrong vibe. Something about it. Yeah, it looks too elegant because like this isn't supposed to be an elegant area in the world, you know? So it feels wrong. Hold on, let's try this out though, real quick. A little bit of this and then a chain coming across. Right there. So we got a 2-layer kind of window here. Is there a way I can connect this up gracefully? I mean, like that doesn't look terrible, but not what I want. I wish I could do like the shelf here and then have it go into a trap door. That would be sexy. The my mods link doesn't work. Oh, that's right, because I changed the URL because I'm stupid. What is the what is the actual URL? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to navigate my freaking. I can't pull up this. Rats. Yeah, I was wanting to rename the mod pack, but I haven't committed to it yet. Here is the updated URL if you guys are interested. Certain place you find references, mostly just Pinterest nowadays, because they have a thing where you can turn off the AI stuff, which is pretty nice. I feel like I'm so picky right now. Not getting the shape that I want. Cause like this is too that's too much. What if we get some walls in here? And then we put that on top. It's a tiny bit better. Still not quite what I want. No. Might just have to deal with it. Straight up. That might be it. Yeah, AI stuff is annoying. It makes it really hard to like want to do or not want, but like it makes it hard to find what you're looking for, I guess. The worst is seeing an AI image that's really inspiring, but you'll never know who actually deserves the credit. Yep, I've been there before. I started working with an AI image, and then I'm like, oh, I got a credit for this, and then lo and behold, I have to credit some billion-dollar corporation, overpriced billion-dollar corporation. Might I clarify? Find it a lot easier to build from real life buildings. No, that makes sense. I feel like art sometimes it's a little hard to use art as reference, like other mediums. I like using miniatures for Minecraft because I feel like it's already scaled down to where like There's a lot more finer details. Or like details that have to be removed from real life and stuff. AI is the reason I use Google Maps. Dude, that's actually a good workaround, I won't lie. Pulling up the G maps. Type S. Okay, hold on. I have an idea actually for this door. I just thought of it. Or this window. Boom, boom. Bang. Chain. Dang, dang. Signs. Thoughts? What's up, Rofo? What's up, Wombat? That's not bad right here. Eh? Eh? Yes. Pixel art? I feel like pixel art's usually pretty decent. It's like a tiny bit too thick. It looks boarded up. It does look boarded up. I don't know if I want that look. The chain tech. Oh, the chain tech is strong, bro. I'm trying to think here, chat. I could just use scaffolding and it would be the effect I want. That might be a cop-out, though. Oh, whoops, I put the chains the wrong way around. There we go. Now you can't see him. I mean, it don't look bad, though. It don't look bad. Got the Lorax color palette. Man. Low key. Maybe scaffolding for the natural frame. I like that. I like that. Let's try that out. Okay, yeah, that adds a little bit more depth to it. That could work. In a way, too. Hold on, let's experiment here. We're already gonna add some depth to these windows. We may as freaking well try out just using trapdoors here. And then getting that involved. Ooh, that's pretty heat. That's pretty heat. That's pretty heat. Yas? That's pretty good. That looks a lot more convincing than before. And you know what? Let's apply this on this side. Now it's on this. This will be that will be the main angle. So let's flip this over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the best of both worlds. I don't know if I'll do it on this layer. Well, maybe. We'll see how I decide to do the interiors of this. But I'm pretty sure this red building here is going to be... This is how I'm going to set it up. This is where all the chests are going to go for sorting out all the wood. And then this will obviously be the blast chamber, and there'll be some sort of room down here where you go and where you plant the seeds and bone meal the trees and all that stuff or whatever. The framing is much nicer. This looks a lot more appealing to the eyes. Maybe instead of scaffolding, you could do the double pale oak trapdoor behind it in the middle. Okay, okay. I see you. I'm down to try it. I'm afraid that it's gonna look too dark. Not entirely. Not entirely. It actually stands out pretty decent. Okay. Chat, what do we think? Here, let's do a compare. What do you guys think? Left or right? Oops. Right. Okay. Scaffolding. Right. Left. Left. We're split. Left is winning. Left is up. Left up by 3. Right making a comeback. Left still up by 2. Left is 1. The left wins. Woke wins again. The left is winning. Thoughts on... Right here. Excuse me. Thoughts on the single versus the double now. Top or bottom? Oh, it's gotta be bottom, right? The top just looks too weird. Yeah, I'm not even... No, what? Cancel the vote. Yeah, no midterms this year, guys. Cancel the midterms. There we go. Hear me out, Enrod. Wait, hold on. I'm listening. Hold, I am listening. All right, we'll do it again, left or right. Okay, chat, get your votes in. Left or right? I claim 30%. GG my ad revenue. Right. The right is winning. You guys are letting the right win? To a mix of everything? Screw it. Just mix everything together. I feel like a building wouldn't have building like this wouldn't have lights that bright. It's very true. End rods are bright. I think, you know, it is tough though, I won't lie. If there was a Barce. If there was a way to get these without the light, I think it would win. Like, I know you can do lightning rods. And if you right click these guys with the tinker, you can get them to be white. And actually the end rods look better, low-key. Call me crazy. What the heck? I think we'll have to stick with the trapdoor. I think the trapdoor wins. I do like it on this 2x2 though, so maybe we leave it there. We'll see. Chains? True. I think this chain is the lightest. Although it might kind of... It kind of works actually. Yeah, that works. Sideways banner. That's some real tech. That's some real. Hold on. Oh, it's a little too thin. Although, like, Whoops. Chain. Well, what about the back of a white banner? That might be too much white for what I want. Oops, wrong way. Wait, what is that? 5 gifted. Thank you, Strawberry. Thank you for the 5 gifty on the Twitch side. Congratulations, Twitch viewers. You guys have won the lottery today. Thank you so much, Strawberry. I appreciate that so much. What the heck? Armor stand with white dyed leather armor. We're pushing it too far. Yeah, I think I like the chains on this one. We'll leave it on chains. Speaking of Twitch, come March 1st, you're getting my Prime. Let's go! What about a strip of white dyed banner? Are you talking about like a black banner, then doing a line in the middle of white? I think that would totally work. Is that too far? I kind of hate working with banners. Am I crazy? Machete for the 5 gifted for the freaking YouTube. YouTube winning right now as well. Does YouTube chat deserve it? Thank you, Machete. What the heck? Thank you so much. Not as good as I thought it was gonna be. It's kind of weak, I won't lie. All right. That's it. We're sticking with this. What's up, Chris? Bar's help. I'm faded as balls at my IT job, sitting in my chair like a monkey. Is white banner at 2 black dyes? Oh, true. That would get a thinner line, wouldn't it? Klondike bar, listen to me. You need to breathe in. Hold for 10 seconds. Breathe in. And then hold your breath until you can't hold it any longer. And then black out and fall on your desk. And then you'll get to go home early. You're welcome. Is this a farmhouse? What's up, Funky Monkey? No, this is gonna be a lumber mill. Ooh. It's gonna go somewhere around over yonder right here. It's gonna kind of fit in with the boat town area here. With this kind of like, I don't know, kind of like frontier. The new frontier kind of vibe. Have you tried hanging signs? For the back here, I have not, but I am kind of a doubter on it. But I'll try it. I'll try it. We need to move on from this though, right here. Yeah, it looks a little. It's just too solid. Bam. We're window maxing. Yeah, I'm a window maxer. All right. Do we start texturing? Do we really start texturing? I don't wanna texture. Oh, I don't have world edit. Are you freaking serious? Let me expand you a little bit. There we go. I don't wanna. This like just takes too long. If you were to compare it to world edit, it just takes too long. Yo, what's up, Mir? What's up, ho? Sorry, I just say that. So mean, so rude. I've never talked to you before. What's up, man? I love your videos. Fuck. Insane. Dude, it's been part of my vocabulary recently, and it's bad, and I can't be ripping it all the time. I blame my friends. Well, actually, I kind of want to undo that. There we go. I think I want to leave it red for right now. Goes both ways, dude. Thank you, man. Oh, we need to add a window right here, too. Wait, where does it go, though? Huh. I might need to lower this window by 1 block. And then this window goes right there. Hopefully that doesn't soil everything. Or is it true you mog everyone? I try, but can't win them all. Damn. Small little window right there. It must be the mustache. Dude, it could be. Then what, I go into brown and then into gray. Is there one more block you can do between netherrack and mangrove? You claim the stripped mangrove log is darker than the planks? Wait, is it? Is the mangrove log? It totally is. Do y'all know that? Give me another block. What we got? What we got here? I don't like any of these. I could throw a little bit of purple in there. Purple terracotta and the crimson. I think I actually did that on this building a little bit, didn't I? Yeah, right here. Have you ever heard of the Alpha 1.0 versions? I have, and they are brutal to play. Okay, what? So I could do red terracotta. This could be my gradient. Do we have another, like maybe another step between these two? Somewhere right here. Crimson stems. Spruce log. What? Spruce log? Voss? That should go right there, if anything. Voss? MC Wi-Fi PNP makes me mad. Use E4MC. Hey, thank you, Dependent Nothing. I appreciate that. Stripped logs are more saturated than the planks for most wood types. Interesting. Not updated enough? That's just wrong, because I'm pretty sure I'm using... Whoops. Dude, I'm using it right now. What is MC Wi-Fi PNP? It's the same thing as E4MC if you're familiar with that one. But I know you use essentials. So I think it's essentially... nice. It makes it so you can open to LAN, and then it will also port forward it automatically, and you can like just send an IP address out to your friends and stuff. So like let's you to like share your world, but it's just a mod instead of it being built into essentials. I don't love terracotta right here. No cap, but there is no other choice. So let's do it. Let's freaking just do it. What's up, miso green onion? Banger freaking food combo, by the way, might I add. What's up? Welcome into the stream. Also need a window right there. Let's grab our utensils. And let's see if I'm taking the screenshot from like this angle. It'll probably be something like this, you know. I probably want the trapdoors on this side. You gotta think about the thumbnail, guys. As I'm sure you all do when you're building. Oh, I just noticed something. There's a little like jut out right here. Jazz, thank you for becoming a barcer. Got some W freaking W's in chat. Thank you so much. Welcome to joining as a barcer. Thumbnail maxing. See ya, Mur. See ya, Meyer. Meyer. Ugh. See ya, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Some freaking W's. Is this a reference picture from real life? If so, do you know where that is? Looks awesome. I'd love to get some looks of those surrounding areas. That's valid. This looks like it's a miniature. So I don't think it's a real area. I think it's all miniatures. Which I low-key think that makes it cooler. So I don't think I'm much help there with that, unfortunately. All right, let's get some texturing done. That block? I might be obsessing over the details a little bit too much right now. Barce on TV again. Let's go. What's up? Got half my headphones off. Barce in ear. Cotton Eye Joe from the TV in the other. The kids are going crazy right now, aren't they, Rofo? Cotton Eye Joe. They playing Just Dance or what? Or just straight up stimming? Oh wow, this red terracotta is such a different vibe than the red concrete. That's kind of crazy. All right, I think I want to do like, but we also got to change this roof. It might be throwing me off a bit right now. Let's change the roof. We're going with a deep slate roof. Classic, just like little gradient. Is that how I did it over here? Oh, I did not have polish though. I'd have a little bit. We'll throw it in where it feels fit. Barce, why do I have a weird feeling that you have a big project in the works we don't know about? I guess you'll just have to wait. You'll just have to wait. And be patient. You'll find out one day. I guess we'll never know. Beautiful. Oh my god. It's 12 a.m. for you? Sheesh. Well, good night, Mao. Rizla. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night's rest. Just the occasional little polished blackstone I think is nice. Just to break it up. So weird watching someone build like this. I'm not at all a builder, but I make a lot of skins. You shade the same way on here as I do on the app I use. Wait, that's lit. Wait, I'm learning how to do other things too. Can I sneak that in there? There we go. Time to make this all like kind of just dark AF right here. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, I like that. And then replace all this. This for real the building with Barce live stream. Barce, can you say what's up to my son Caesar? He loves watching you. What's up, Caesar? What's up, man? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Stay in school. add that on there real quick too. Can't forget about that. Then, oh, this is supposed to be like a little chimney of some sort. Can we do bricks, or is like brick too light? He's only 1 year old. That's well. Get to school. Oh, we don't have a good wall. I forgot. Let's just use mud. I could just do netherrack there. Oh, I want something that's just a little bit darker than netherrack. Red nether brick? Crimson hyphae. Oh, it is darker. Gotta give it that. But that low-key hits too. We'll do red nether brick. Stick to that. And then let's get some dark oak signs. Surround that. Okay. And maybe just a black stone pressure plate up top right there. I rock with that. How do I get XD? I mean XP. OG. Slash XP. Set. Name. Amount. Number. Level. Points. I'm not barce, but I like to use too thick walls just so I have less area to fill. Oh, in YouTube chat? I have no idea. I don't be like chatting like that. Maybe you gotta give subs and stuff. I really don't know. Dude isn't even subbed. On God. Well, yeah, maybe you gotta be subbed for it. Maybe you're exposing yourself right now. Let's try this out right here, huh? like that one. Kind of like this. It looks a little messy. How do you get the blocks to swap even though half of them are actually slabs? If you're talking about the roof, in the toolbox right here, in freaking Axiom, there's a type replace, and you turn that on. And it'll make it so it'll replace the slab or the stair variants with the full, if you have like the full block on you. What's up, Love Buggy? Watching hardcore videos every night before you go to bed. I love your builds. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thanks for tapping in as well to the stream. Does this feel like too much with the signs on here? I feel like the red terracotta is just not what I want. What if we do stairs? Let's do them oriented that way. What the rain? Weather clear. It was thunder too. Wait, that means thunder is due in the hardcore world. So I copied this recent. That does give it a bit more interest, and it doesn't look as noisy. Shout out Retro Gaming Now. Dude, on God, I like a Retro Gaming Now video. You should collab? What would I do with him? I can make him a build. Shitty might be too deep depending on what's surrounding the building in the future. Yeah. IDK. Fair enough. Let's get these guys involved actually right here. What's up, coffee intern? Barce on YT now? How long have I been out of the game? Quite a while. See you, Chris. Thanks for hanging out. Would be dope. It would be dope. He's a cool YouTuber. I like his videos. Is there another terracotta that could work here? Like if I maybe leaned into the regular terracotta too. But that's too light. I don't really want to go lighter. I kind of want to go... I want darker. I want darker. Oh, there's also brown... Oh yeah, I already have brown terracotta. What am I saying? Now what, spruce wood? Does that make it any better? If it's not terracotta, I feel like it makes no difference. Actually. Mangrove wood. Mangrove actually could work. Let's get rid of those. Mangrove. I will say I'm tired of gathering mangrove wood. So that's why I'm looking forward to making this farm. It's a bit lighter. Doesn't glazed black terracotta have red accents? Yeah, but I think the black is too deep. I think it's too dark. Terracotta. I mean, like, yeah, if that would be pretty fun to throw in just kind of randomly in like a darker area. Cover up with the sign. Kind of blends it out. I don't think it works in this. I just want something between these two that like actually makes some freaking sense. I guess the crimson. Jazz Music, thank you for joining as a channel member. Another Jazz joins the fray. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. I got some W's in the chat. I guess dark oak wood would work here. What the heck? Stripped? No. I do like the crimson here. I think it actually works pretty decent. And I think the signs just might be a little too much. Whoops. And like the red terracotta is too noisy. It's not similar enough in terms of brightness to the mangrove here. No, that's too crazy. No, that's too crazy. There's gotta be a freaking block. There's gotta be a block. Way too saturated. Is oak wood too light? Maybe not oak, but spruce. And it's too light, I think, as well. The nylium. The issue with the nylium is that I mean, I think it has actually a pretty fire texture on the side, but we can't get the top texture here. I think the top texture would actually work pretty well here, especially with how like, oh, that also decays into that. That's sad. With the all the little hints of the netherrack kind of coming through here. Never noticed that. Is the warped have that too? No, it doesn't. It has green. Because that's like the same color as the netherrack right there. Huh. The more you know. Nether brick? No, nether brick's too dark. Well, I guess like nether brick works on this end. It works as like a step below that. Red glaze, nah. Yeah, I thought it was gonna work like Podzol too, to be honest. I'm stumped, chat. I'm stumped on this freaking palette. Which I think that means we just need to commit to mangrove planks. Unironically though, the like right here in the building, that red terracotta looks pretty good because it's shaded. It's like underneath the shadow here of the little balcony here, so it actually doesn't look too bad. Still has some darkness to it. Should battle the bedrock wither. How difficult is the bedrock wither? Realistically. So I'm down to do little accents of this red. I don't think I want it to be as prominent as it was earlier. Maybe we do that one. Cover it with a sign. Yeah, I think like the little tiny little splotches of it is pretty fine. I don't think there's anything bad about that. No, not that one. Just the two. A sign and a button. Nah, leave that. Let's just leave that one untouched. Okay. How's that look? Does that look pretty fine? Like texture wise? See ya on CS later. Oh, you just switched to your main email, Jazz. I see. Thank you for the double freaking sub. That's awesome. Have fun on CS. I'm jealous. I played a game earlier and I won and it was awesome. Yeah, we'll do some cool banner stuff right here. That could be, I mean, I don't really have a good way of doing banners. But yeah, we need to do banners there and banners here. This will be black on white, and that will be yellow on, or black on yellow. Yeah, that's how you say that. Then what's the roof on this white building? It's a kind of a gray. We might be able to get away with doing like a stone andesite, stone brick. We can't do cracked. What other colors in there? What other stone? Oh, we can do like tough for our darkest. Do cobblestone and tough, yeah. And let's get this organized. Lightest to darkest. I think that's actually pretty accurate right here. Could argue to switch those two. We'll see. Let's see. We need more cobblestone in there. There we go. I think I want to use this stone kind of sparingly. Kind of just like on little tiny patches where it might be a little bit more thinned out. But I think that is pretty good. That looks pretty sick. And then where could I accent a little bit darker? Like right there maybe. And I can maybe get away with doing one right there. I think I need to get a little bit of deep slate action in here. Just like to really emphasize the darkest parts of this build here. Something like this is not a terrible idea. A little bit of that, a little bit of that action, yeah. Y'all feel? I think I actually quite liked stone. Whoops, and then andesite right there. Cobblestone? Yeah, there we go. Oh, banger song right here. It's a little bit messy. Can I do something crazy? I'm doing something crazy. Throwing some diorite right there. Yeah, just a little bit of white in there. Okay. Add some deep slate, regular deep slate, not cobbled. You could do some like top texture stuff maybe. That's pretty dope. He's cheating. He's hacking. Button. So no bad guys can spawn there. I like putting mud bricks on tin roof. It looks like it's rusty sometimes. Ooh, I do like that idea. I was trying to do that with the diorite, but maybe mud kind of eats too. Let's actually do mud brick, yeah. The brown could actually work really well because I do want to implement some little sections of what I did down here with the white terracotta and some like pink wood. Because you can see in the reference photo here, if I make it really big, you can see that there's a little bit of like rusting from the white here. There's also this pipe right here, which I quite like. When you add in that pipe. Is there any other little details I've missed? There's another thing right here. Oh, and this is a square door right here. And then I want to do some of these power lines as well. Chimney right there, chimney right there. Lots of little chimneys. Stage 2 copper. Oh, I actually think I might like that more than what we have right here. What if we just only did that? Maybe a little bit of mud. It's a little bit darker, gives it some interest. Yeah, good call, good call. Here at work, bruh. I'm clocked in. Why is he always gacking? What is gacking? Mods, what does gacking mean? Are you saying I'm high off meth? That's what hacking. Oh, okay, it was a typo. Urban Dictionary was like, this man's smoking meth. I'm like, what are you trying to say about me, man? Eating a chicken sandwich and dipping it in maple syrup. Chicken and waffles is all I gotta say about that. Oh, I love me some chicken and waffle. You, bro? You haven't tried it before, obviously. Self-exposed chatter. Which one works better with the bamboo? Is it that one? Or is it none of them? I guess it's yellow concrete. Kinda. I've used bamboo before. What's the block that blends with bamboo really well? Gold? Hey. Oh, horn coral would be lit. I could try for horn coral, but there's no guarantee that it can stay. Honey? It was honey. That's what I was thinking of. With the accent. So replace that. We get a little bit of hay in here. I do need to fix this hay texture pack. A little bit of orange on there, and then I'm just gonna throw signs all the way across for right now. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, that looks sick with the signs across. That actually like already looks like a sign. Wait, can't I do? I can do big, the big sign writer. Uh-oh. Whoa. Why'd you reload everything? And look, yeah, look. There's all these different fonts now. Outlined, monospace, striped. Minecraft small. Oh. I like honey barbecue with chicken, but straight up honey, gross. Nah, honey's not too bad with chicken. This is a very interesting font. H-E-L-L-O. Huh. Lumber. That's kind of cool. I gotta mess with the with this model a little bit more. It seemed like there was an update to it. What FOV do you use to take screenshots? Usually 35, 30, 35, sometimes 40, depending on how big the build is. Or if I need that extra little bit of space. Yeah, 30, 35 is usually where I kind of stick around. My local fried chicken spot puts honey butter on all their sandwiches. Oh, damn. Y'all making me hungry. Y'all making me hungry and I'm eating right now actively. That's effed up, chat. Come on, seriously. Wait, actually, I think I want to do oak wood for that accent. No, not oak. Birch? Birch. What's up, Y Block? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today on this beautiful Friday. Not sure if the signs are really necessary. We'll leave them there for right now. Okay, that's the scaffolding leading up the side. I get a second slice of pizza? Dude, dude, if you need a second slice of pizza, get a second slice. You know what I mean? Don't stop yourself. It's a beautiful thing that we live in a world where we can get a second slice of pizza. I say take advantage of it. May I interest you in some of my delicious Polish salad? I'm not much of a salad person. What kind of lettuce is in Polish salad? That does change my answer. Might be the realest thing you ever said. How does this look? What's the back texture of that? Oh, pretty heat. Pretty heat. But yeah, I have not textured this building yet. I'm kind of trying to build up to it right now. Oops. I think I want it to be... Actually, let's do it. No, let's do it that way. Alright, let's get our palette together for this. These two... Let's actually copy that. Oh. And then, let's see. I used diorite. I used white terracotta. Cherry planks. Mushroom stem. Diorite or mushroom stem darker? I think diorite is. Yeah, I think that's the gradient. Okay, wait, so are the planks or is the stripped log darker here? Like, which one's darker? It's got to be the planks, right? I got golden carrots in my salad. Dope. Is this live? This is a pre-recorded segment. Hi, Zud. Polished diorite too. Planks darker. That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah, that looks right. I technically could throw in some quartz. We do have a bit more scale here, so quartz could work. A little too well. Might I argue? Might I argue? So a little bit of this. Maybe we'll leave that off to the side. Any other blocks I use in here? I do get a little crazy with those guys and maybe the clay. Zuddy Wuddy. Love how carrots and potatoes grow in so many colors, but all the colors taste the same. The purple potatoes are awesome though. Purple potatoes are so gas. Do I add a lever to the bottom of this, or is that unnecessary? Why not? Why the hell not? Kaylee in the Twitch chat, what's up? How you doing? What are your goals for 2026? I think my goal for 2026 for YouTube in specific, I would like to, it might be possible depending on what I upload, but 100K could be in the horizon for 2026. I think my goal, actually, I'm not gonna pull out my book right now. I think in my New Year's my goals I set for myself last year, I said 15K subs. So I'm very past that, which means I hit my goal for last year. So I think 100K is possible depending on what I upload. I do want to upload some other videos this year other than frickin' you know, hardcore. As much as I love the hardcore series, it's always fun to upload other videos. Are you collabing with anyone this year? Perchance. Nothing set in stone, but there's some plans for some collaboration. Highcraft will be happening this year for sure. Do not fret. Any other little details I want to get in on this building? There is supposed to be another window right up here. Go one more block like that. And we can copy this one. There we go. Pretty nice. And then I think I also want to do... I did these little separators here with the tube coral fans. I also want to do that. Maybe right here. Because I don't know if you guys noticed this, but in the building up here, it goes from these horizontal planks into vertical planks. So I think this would be kind of cool if there was like a blue accent up here. A little bit of a cooler tone, while this is a bit more, has a bit more of a, maybe a warmer hue to it. I think that would be kind of fun. Don't upload what will entertain the most people, though. Upload what you were proud of and what you enjoy making. Of course. Now, I'm not gonna be uploading, like... I've tried doing 100 days videos before and stuff, and, like, I just didn't enjoy recording them. And then I actually just, like, I recorded all that stuff long ago. And just recently, I finally deleted the footage because I was like, I'm, like, never going to just, like, you know, actually use this footage. So I may as well just delete it. But yeah, no, I am very much keeping that in mind. Do not fret. There isn't really a level for this window to go at, huh? It had to go right there. I can make some smaller windows over there. We'll figure that out later. And then I can also do a layer of this right here. Hopefully, we could go one more lower. Yeah, let's go one more lower. One block lower, don't hurt. So there's our lines. Loki collab with Schuler. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna collab with... I mean, I love my boy Schuler. Schuler, my goat. Forget your perspective on the high crafts would be lit, but that does tread the waters of your family friendly unless you're loose on that. I'm a bit loose on that, but if I were to do high craft stuff, I would maybe upload it to my other channel. I don't think I'd upload it on here. But I mean, my perspectives on high craft aren't anything. I feel like there isn't much more going on. Got a wee bit distracted by my cat. Rate the pizza. It's Papa John's pizza with onion sausage toppings. Also decided to try something to mix root beer and Pepsi, and it doesn't taste too bad. Dude, you're living the life right now. I just gotta say that. The root beer and Pepsi combo, definitely been there before at the pizza joint. Papa John's, the onion, I don't like onions. I'll be so real. I can't eat onions. I mean, I can, but I just don't like onions like as like an ingredient, like a topping. So I give the pizza maybe like a 7 because I respect the sausage. Would you rather eat 100 wasps or 100 bees? 100 bees, right? Bees are more nutritious. Am I wrong? Having my own pizza that I made, that's lit. Too many YouTubers make their content more generic to grow their channel, and 10 out of 10 times the OG audience can tell. Makes their content weird. Yeah, definitely. I want to still keep to myself, but I want to you know, maybe try to appeal to more people, you know, just trying to grow my size a bit. Nothing wrong with that, I don't think. And I wish auto takeout didn't work in creative mode. Don't change too much though. Don't worry about it. Do not fret. Nothing to worry about. Saw you on Highcraft and I had no idea you had your own channel, dude. Your stuff is great. Thank you. Do you want Jaeger bomb? No, I'm alright. Man, I've suffered enough through Jaeger bombs. That shit deadly. Okay, so I want blue up here. I want it to feel a bit more bluish. Smoth. Might even go into, is this I think I kind of like that. Wait, Highcraft is a thing? Oh yeah. My friend C Scoop, he uploads these videos called Highcraft, and we we pretty much get blitzed as possible, and we load up OG old Minecraft maps and we play them, and it takes us hours typically. And they're very fun. They're very fun. But we used to do them all the time, but we do them a little bit more infrequently now. But yeah, no, that's some real ish right there. You're missing out. Call me crazy, chap. I think I want to be intentional with this pale wood here. It sounds insane. Do you guys do monument stuff like the wall monument? Yes, we play all the Vex, old OG Vex maps. It's quite fun. It's some good time. Oh, rats. What block was that? I assume it's this one. Yeah, I saw it in like an original concept for sure. Playing Minecraft while high. We did not invent that, but we did invent having a good time while doing it. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I don't know if I like what I'm doing right now, I will say. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually the move. So 3, 4, that's 5. So then this should be right here then. I don't know if I love this chat. Snipe. Looks a little okay. Hold on, let's just fill it in with freaking planks first before we get too judgy. Oh, I know what works for vertical planks. Bazinga. Quartz pillar. That actually does work pretty well. How do you rotate your POV like that? It is an Axiom camera, indeed. If you go into your controls, keybinds, orbit camera right here. I have this at the caps lock. But you can set it to whatever you want. Okay. Minecraft's got to be one of my fave series to binge while playing Minecraft. Also, while I was trying edibles out for the first time, that's all I watched while high. Let's go. Where are you from? I can pin your accent. You gotta guess first if you can pin my accent. I'm not gonna just spoil where I'm from right away. If you claim that you can just pin me. I think I have to lower this level right here, don't I? Barce, say milk. There you go. It looks a lot more natural with the 4 blocks there. Alright, you can't pin the accent. Okay, okay. So you concede. Just want to make sure we're clear on that. Oops. I'm from California, though. I'm a California boy in just a California world. Yeah, I'm glad I went with this with the brown here instead, because the diorite would not nearly stand out as much as that would. Oh, I didn't do any of the stuff on this side. Oopsie. All right, how are we feeling about this? I think I need to change out that stuff up here. Get a warp sign on this guy. Maybe not. Maybe a spruce sign. Call me Quasi. A little spruce sign up there. But I knew bro wasn't Midwestern. Hey, what's up, Aiden Cole? I was able to stop in earlier, but this build already looks sick. Thank you. Yeah, we gotta do the roof on this side. I forego R. Dude, I was so locked in earlier. I feel a little locked out right now of this roofing. Let's see what I can pull off. Those who roof, those who don't. Chills. And bang. Put that one right there. A little bit of darkness, don't hurt. I had some deep slate in here, right? Yeah. Let's not be afraid. Don't be scared of some deep slate. Okay. And then we just need a little bit of the copper. Kind of just hanging out in some spots. Thinking somewhere right here could be a pretty good spot. And I want to throw one in right there, maybe. I think that's it. Nothing too crazy. Thank you, Necron, for hanging out. I appreciate it, man. What's up, Arcane? What mods do you use for creative planning besides Axiom? I think everything I've built right here has been done with Axiom. Ignore this. I think I've only really used Axiom. And I guess there's like Lightmatica and stuff that comes a bit later. Maybe a bit of world edit here and there. I think Axiom S. I think legit might be the main thing I use. And probably the main one I recommend as well. I gotta figure out how to do these windows. Let's see. I might just do scaffolding for these windows. I think the color might pop pretty nice. And it gets the job done. And it kind of ties in with the billboard over here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do some freaking scaffolding. I kind of wish it was a bit more contrast. What do you mean easy place mode? I turned on easy place apparently. Yeah, I wish there was like a tiny bit more contrast with those. What does that do for me? Nah, nothing. Yo, 100th like? Yo, we got 100 likes. Let's freaking go. Thank you. Thank you for participating. A little bit of that. Type. What's up, Wooter? Bro, sometimes YouTube don't be showing there was a buffer randomly like 30 or 40 seconds behind. Dude, YouTube streaming sometimes get on me worried, man. Like, what do you mean you're just like randomly lagging behind? Do we like the top signs or the bottom signs that are like on this side? Bottom sign or top sign? Bottom. I think I kind of like the bottom ones too. I like how the top one wraps, but the bottom sign just makes a tiny bit more sense. And then I can try slip in some color here. Any in between. Ooh, white concrete, always a good freaking shout. There we go, lighten that up a tiny bit more. That needs a... There we go. That's nice. Apologies, Apollo Cheese. Nice. This is a question. How long have you been streaming? In terms of like overall time or just like today? Because I think today I've only been streaming for nearly 3 hours. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. If you're talking about overall, I started streaming back in 2020, maybe 21. Can't remember. It was right after I finished high school though. Maybe not right after. It was like kind of right when COVID started, like just before it, like the December before COVID started is when I was like dabbling in streaming. Oh, I love the white concrete. I forgot about this guy. Oh, it's so good. The white concrete looks great. All right, we need to implement a little bit of orange into this. Let's get rid of this hotbar. All right, and we use, I say orange, I meant pink. Although it could be pushed to orange if we get like regular terracotta in this. What's a better bridge between these? Oh, jungle. We can get away with jungle for sure. Well, let's get a little experimental with the jungle, but for sure the white terracotta will work its way in. And I want to do some right behind this this post right here. Let's keep that terracotta. Maybe go to pink right there. And then what if we just did like a sign of the jungle? Ooh, it's a little dark. Okay, we're struggling a little bit here, chat. Oh, if that could connect right there, that would be a pretty good cover up. Hold on, let's do something crazy. Can we get an in-between on the gradient picker between you and you? No. Copper is the closest? Copper ain't that good. I'll add it to the hotbar. The ref pick had a bit of orange on it too. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to like. That's what I'm trying to grab a little bit of right now. But unfortunately, the jungle has a lot more contrast to it than the pale wood and the cherry wood do. So it stands out a little bit more than I want it to. I could instead of going orange, we could go birch. Birch will like for sure work. Let's keep that guy over there. Right, and birch also kind of works with this guy. Barce, do you watch Stranger Things? I have watched Stranger Things. It wasn't amazing, but it was something. That's gotta go up there. That guy right there. Ooh. And a button. Some signs. Signs are kind of tough right now because we use signs on the windows here. How do you get that image on your screen? I use Axiom, and up here in the if you click File, there's an open reference image right here, and then it'll add it to your thing, and then you can do this show in-game UI. Looks good right now. I agree. I agree. If I really wanted to get crazy, I could do this. Right? And then I get some glass. And I cover it up. Maybe even like red glass. This kind of layers weirdly. You guys see that? Like the glass. That glass just blends more. Although it just looks gray. The gray just kind of wins out there. All right. Never mind. Don't hear me out. It's like jungle is, I yearn for the jungle wood. Like I need an in-between between these two right here, like really badly. And it needs to be obtainable, not like freaking command block. Fletching table? Are we for real right now? Actually, it doesn't look that bad. Feels like I'm watching someone paint a 3D picture. Very relaxing. Well, I'm glad it's relaxing for you guys because I'm freaking out right now. Well, I'm glad you guys are having a great time. Oh, it's actually kind of frustrating how I can't get a color between those two. Okay, but I'm kind of eating right now. Not sure about that. Huzzah. Shading. No. Let's keep that one like it was. Occur. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Any other tech I can steal from this over here? Not really. We gotta texture the white part though now, don't we? We gotta keep it light. Nothing too crazy on the texturing up here. We do need to go darker down here though, because this is pretty freaking light right now. Let's make this one birch down there. Yeah. We're currently up house. Are you calling that the balloon? Huh? Making fun of my texturing, my methods. I guess if I do that right there. Oh no. That ruined it. Bring it back. Wait, how does this look with just using signs in the middle here? Nah, I think I like the coral a little bit more. It's a bit more subtle. Toodle oo brochado. Your builds are sick. Thank you, man. Thank you guys. You guys are being so nice to me right now. I wish I'd get like a tiny bit more of a hint right here, but like I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. How does birch work with this? I have not even tried. Oh, birch works really well. Just like a wee bit, just a wee bit of birch. Not that much birch. Doesn't quite do what I wanted to do right there. I want like just a hair lighter, a hair warmer right here. I mix up the coral fans a bit with other types of coral. That's a good shout, actually. I like that. We can do bubble. So I think right now we're using tube. Are you tubular? Yeah. And I think all the other fans are a little bit too big. Like the fire coral here, I think it gets like kind of, actually not at all. It's not bad at all. Wow, that's subtle AF. Nice. Good shout, good shout. Are you using mushroom stem at all? Yeah, I'm using a little bit of mushroom stem. I guess I could do it right here, right? Is that what you're maybe suggesting? That could have been the move. It does like, yeah, it does like blend this a little bit more together. I'm sorry, how come I haven't been using cherry signs right here? Is there a reason? No. There wasn't. There was no reason. Button or sign? Sign. Banger. Banging song right here. And then, oh, we also have quartz. I forgot about that. Quartz is supposed to be like my lighter block. I will say it does stand out a bit more than maybe I would like it to. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, I guess I could do this and then throw a pale sign on top of it. Is that kind of... Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Like, what if I just straight up do that on this wall right there? Yeah, that's a little bit of texture, a little bit of interest. Some, like, repairs have been done right there. Okay. Okay, chat. We might have done a little bit of cooking. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's pretty nice. All right, one last thing we gotta do is we gotta do this right here. We just gotta do a little bit of this. Do we want it to stand out, or do we want it to blend with the roof and the building? That is the question, and it is a tough one to answer. Why won't my hotbar switch? Thank you. I think I want it to stand out a little bit. I have an idea. We're getting some blackstone involved. That's right. And I think I want to do a stripe of blackstone and a stripe of it right here. Two strips. And maybe deep slate right here. And then we got to keep it like, whoa, I went too far. Come back. There we go. And actually I might do a stripe of white concrete here. Maybe we'll change that color up actually. And then more diorite right there. We might need to make this taller. Okay. Okay. I rock with it. Here, let's move this stripe up one layer. And what should our accent color be there? We could do copper. Boom. No, don't go too far. And what if we carve this in right here? And then sign. Chisel. Is the chisel too crazy there? Nah. And then we might be able to get a little bit more depth with some glass. Make it look a little bit more rounded at the bottom here. Do I need to use I need to use light gray at the bottom there. Holy mother of depth. Low key. Does gray look better here, like overall? I think I kind of like the white. Yeah, keep those there. Looking good. Thanks, Chad. I don't know if I love the smokestack. I think I want it to be a bit more contrasty. And I'm trying to think of what the smokestack color should be. It could be warped wood. Chad, thank you for the 16 months. Sweet 16. Oh my. Yeah, what if we did warped up here? Thank you, Chad, for the 16 months. I appreciate that, man. Ugh, me when I forget there's no freaking wall variants for blue. Okay, that ties in this a little bit more. And there's still the copper accents from, I guess, just there. We might be able to just axe the copper. Or maybe we get it fully oxidized, so it's a little bit more in between. I still don't understand why there's no dark prismarine walls, bruh. And then you know what? I think the roof and this being like the same color is not working. I think it needs to be black. Maybe that block would be tough, actually. Okay. Then that definitely stands out a lot better than before. Freaking beautiful. Thank you, Nutella. It would look more balanced if the smokestack was the same color as the red building. You might be right. I kind of think I solved it by making it the same color as the roof of the red building. I think that kind of works. I would love something sticking out right here. And maybe one block less than that. I think that would look sick. Jungle fence. If I do a pot again, is that gonna look too samey? Oops. A little bit. What if I do candle? Candle. Maybe should have done gray. Of course, a little bit of colors there. I don't know if I like the signs here. Oh, I can't do a sign there. That's funny. Now it looks too elongated. Looks like a long man. Is there another way I can Oh, if only I could do this. That would look sick. You think you still design your builds like this if you didn't do YouTube, or would you just wing it in survival/hardcore worlds more? I think I definitely would do this less, but I'm glad that I do now because I think it makes me a lot happier with my builds in the end of it. Because then I'll have like those little tiny things where I'm like, oh, I kind of wish I did this, and that. Like for the most part, I usually think that part through. What if I do dark oak fence on this? Chain? Chain gang? Bam. And then bam. No? I want the depth. Will I achieve that if I do this? I do. I just gotta get rid of this guy. Okay. These right now look like they're the same height though. So let's move both these up and then move that one up too. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. What mod is it? Is the block menu? That's item swapper. When I'm in this little menu right here. Item swapper. Item swapper. Goated mod. One of my faves. What if I brought in, instead of doing that copper there, what if I did a red? A little red trim. I think you're right. I think you're onto something with the red. Now I just wonder if red brick or red netherrack. Oh, I think netherrack. Yeah, netherrack. And if I really wanted to, I could surround it with some signs there. Give it a little bit more depth. I think I like that. What if I did shelves right here? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oops. Sorry for freaking messing up my zoom a million times. That's pretty decent. Eating a burger right now? Dude, hell yeah. Y'all made me hungry, I won't lie. I ate right before stream. And my stomach started grumbling. Chot, this looks pretty sick. I won't lie. And I think I gotta do a little bit of window action right here real quick. Boom. Chat, what we think? I'm gonna stare at this for a minute. I just need to like kind of analyze. See what I want to change. I really do like the red up top. The blue is not too bad either. It's looking good. Thank you. I dig it, gorgeous. Thank you guys. Beautiful. Let's try to spend more time in the design process. That's what I'm saying. And then I think once we get some text on here, like I think the text will add a lot more character and a lot more like just kind of overall like we'll just kind of set the vibe a bit better. Let's grab a loom. Let's get freaking looming. I do need to. Let me find a website for the text thing, the banner text. I think I have one actually. I do. All right, let's see. We want black for the base color and white. And is there a shulker? Yes. It's too long for chat. Real or fake? Real. I need command block. All right, cool. We did it. That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Where's my reference image at? Did I really close out of Pinterest? What a throw. I'm not opening a new tab. It says something refrigeration, and then there's an arrow. I love, or I can also just blow it up here. What am I doing? So there's an arrow right here. I want this arrow. Big time, I want that arrow. The red building feels very monotonous and samey. I think that's okay for right now, because I think once we add in a little bit more of this stuff, it'll be better. That is just taking up my entire screen. Yeah, I think like the front right here is kind of boring. But I think once we add in a bit more details, like there's going to be stuff out front here, but that's going to kind of be a bit more with the terrain. So we'll see how that goes. I do like to do a lot of that, the little smaller detailing, just like in game, like in survival, because I just find it to be a little bit more relaxing. So I think I want to put the word storage on here. S T O O. Where's O? O R A E A G G. Storage. And then how does that fit on here? Let's see. S-T-O-R-E-A-G-E. And then there's just enough room for the arrow with those three right there. Oh, hell yeah. Storage. And yeah, how am I going to do this arrow? It's going to be interesting. Is this a copy of the... Yeah, this is a creative copy of the world. Let's get a banner. So let's see. Let's think about this for a second. I think we just need 2 banners for this. We need one that has a line on the bottom just going straight right, and then we need a line that goes this and then down. Wait, how do you even do an arrow like that? Does that even pause? Let's see. So we can do the line, the little dash. And then we need to like that's like almost what I want. Okay, hold on. Maybe the tech is to have this line be up top, then have this be up there, and then that's okay. I didn't mean to get rid of the die. Damn it. So we do line, die, bam, and then okay, wait, hold on. I have an idea. We do this and that. Wait, no, and then we do... Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Oh. Is that it? Oh, I mean... If I inverted this... If I inverted that, that would look like an arrow, right? Use the border banner pattern. The border. Isn't that one like add like the crazy looking lines? I don't think that's gonna do it for me. How'd I do this again? Yeah, that one. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted. I just need to do the, there we go. It's not as good as I want it to be. Use the spiky borders one before the final outline. Really? What is the spiky borders gonna do for me? Like, I feel like that doesn't quite do what I want it to. Oh, but maybe for that, for the arrow part? Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. I see. So what, instead we do... Wish this diamond could be a little bit lower. I guess there's that diamond, right? So we do the half. Cut it off on the bottom. Add in the white diamond. I'm not liking this. I feel like if you did the top of the right banner black, it'd look really good. Well, I'm lost. I'm lost. There is this line. But then how do I make an arrow that points down with it? Wait, I think I know the answer. Okay, we do this. That's this banner. Maybe we add an outline to it. Okay. And then we do another white line. Then we add in the diamond. Then we cut off the right with black dye. And the top. Wait, no, I should have applied the diamond first. Reset. Okay, hold on. We do diamond, cut it off with the black. And then we get the white stripe, cut it off. No, not quite what I want. I was just wanted to see what that one looked like. Cut it off. Cut it off. Yo, what's up, Sydney Games? Sig Games? What's up? How you doing? Check this, mate. Every banner pattern here. What's up, Ann? What's up, Ann21? Diamond plus black on top. Okay, yeah, we're there. Is this what I do right here, though? A little bit too sharp of an angle there. Kinda. Hold on. Instead of maybe doing the diamond, we do the we do. Okay. White. This. Cut it off on the top. That's it. Damn it, so close. Okay. And we do the white line after. We do this. I could have just continued from right there, couldn't I? Or yeah, we do this. White line. Cut it off. Halfway. Not bad, not bad, not bad. You streaming on Twitch too? Yeah, I do multi-streaming now. So you can watch on whatever platform you prefer. Oh, you dropping all the government names on these. Okay, hold on. If you add a corner to the first one, like the same thing here, but like right there. Let's see, I did white line. I think I did that too early, actually. Then I gotta add the diamond in. And cut off the top. Then it's like too thin. Yeah, I should have done it. Should have done it after. Okay, just gonna trash that one. Cut off the top. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, hold on. Let me try what you said, Oatmeal. Let's see. Okay, your rec was White Chief. Are you Chief? Oh, God. Okay, wait. White Chief. This one. Black. Pale Sinister. White Lozenge. These names are insane, bruh. Then black border. I mean, that's honestly not that bad of an arrow. This is close, though. This is close. I do like this because the diamond in the middle is like a lot easier to interpret. What if instead of doing the white in the upper left, we try to keep it in the middle? Let's try that again. I think I kind of tried that earlier. So we do lozenge. Are you using what's on there now or the right one maybe? Try to keep the horizontal line going straight through. Yeah. I think we're on the same page. No. I want to cut off the top first. I just realized something. Oh. Wait. We do this first. Cut it off on the right. Then we do white. Then we do black. The thing is, the line gets thinner than it's supposed to be. If I do this one, it looks odd. Try it anyways. It's so close. It's so close. I'm really trying to think this one, chat. Holy crap. I need a banner scientist in chat right now. I need a guy who has a PhD in banner physics. The guy, like the people out there who be crafting up all like the Japanese katakana and stuff, you know. What's up, Youngblood? Love your content. Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. On the side I dropped, there's a lot of arrow. Did you drop it in Discord? In the chat? I don't think your link. Yeah. Put it on. Put it in the media channel on my Discord if you so please. I don't think links will go through. I don't think links go through. If you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure to join discord.gg/barce. What's up, fart boy? It's going great. Oh, I gotta plug the Discord. Just give me 1 second. There we go. No, the build's going fantastic. Here's like the finished build, pretty much. I'm trying to get the sign lettering here, and we're gonna do some more lettering over there, mayhaps here soon. Oh yeah, we're trying to get the lettering right here, and I want to try to get an arrow that points really well right there. What channel? If you want to post it in the media channel, please. That would be preferable. Texturing is beautiful. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you, man. Oh, these arrows are crazy. Oh, bruh. These arrows are like exactly what I want. That's crazy. Okay. Will this one just work? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Do you think I can do... Oh yeah, I have this right here, right? That kind of works. Kind of looks like a line. Storage, boop, right down here. It's a cool build right there. Thank you. Hold on, let me see if there's another arrow. I did see that there is this one. And it's a little bit smaller. Doesn't quite connect up as well right here. This one probably border indented. Is that this one? Yeah. But that's not too bad. These are both very doable in survival, which is what really matters. The big one's better? Yeah. I think the big one's a little bit better. Okay, look at all the banners in my inventory. Yoink. Get that out of here. If you adjust the order of one of those, I bet you get rid of the black border, which is what make it connect to the edge easier. I bet... Is there a way to have the black border and then... Excuse me. I don't think there is a way for me to get like just white right here and white right here. Thank you, Fart Boy. I actually needed that. Thank you so much. Excuse me again. Is that too much to ask for right there? All right, now we need banners for this up here. I think we're gonna do yellow on black text. Yellow, black, and I'll take a shulker. Yeah, I'll take a little shulker. That pipe on the bottom roof to block the sign a bit would work well. On the bottom roof? Are you talking about this right here? This little pipe right here? Hey there, watching from Brazil. What's up, Brazil? How you doing over there? What's up? We're gonna type in lumber. Lumber. I think this B letter is illegal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It might be illegal. Lumber. I might be able to fit mill in here too. M-I-L. It is mill with 2 L's, isn't it? M-I-L. Oh, that's funny. Lumber mill. I mean, that's pretty dope. Change it to milk. Lumber milk. Ugh. Yerb. The banners are pretty dope. I won't lie. That's kind of that's gonna be necessary in the actual build. What's up, Allie? A little toot Allie. Is that your name? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Down to add these little lines. Oh, you can't even see them? One of my mods, is it BBE? Welcome. There we go. I can actually see the freaking text from a ways away. How far away does this take to unrender for me? Sheesh. Oh my. Wait, those goodbye banners? Wait, they're straight up just gonna render forever? There they go. Dang, I'm like 200 blocks away. What the heck? Nah, this looks sick. I'm actually really happy with the lettering on this goes absolutely crazy. I rock with this a lot. Dude, hell yeah. Did you ever have them do posters? Are you talking about in the art museum? The paintings, the custom paintings? If you're asking about that, I have not. They're pretty annoying to add, I won't lie. But I need to, like, before episode 80 comes out, I have a lot to do. Let's see. I gotta go around and build a bunch of interiors. I think I have to build, like, oh shoot. Sorry, chat. Fuck. Hold on, chat. I gotta message a few people real quickly. I apologize. Okay, there we go. Sorry, chat. I had a message for you people. But yeah, before episode 80, I need to build a bunch of interiors, and we're on episode 70. We're coming up on 78. I just uploaded 77. So I think there's like a building here I need to do. There's I think all of those 3 buildings there need to be built. I think these 2 buildings need to be built as well. And there's another building or 2 that need to be done. Oh, I think there's a building in here. This building needs to be done. And I think that's all of them so far. Maybe one of these ones has, or I think that one's had an interior built as well. If you guys didn't know, channel members, you guys have access to build interiors on the barce.world server. You can claim one of the houses as a plot, and you can build a creative interior. And then if I approve of it, I will build it in the world. So it's my way of delegating some stuff to you guys, but also for you guys to kind of put your mark on the world, especially for, you know, supporting me. So yeah, I gotta build a bunch of those. I'll probably be one of my next few live streams is just grinding out a bunch of the interiors. I want to do some more survival streams on the hardcore world because it's been a little lacking recently. Oh, don't tell me I didn't texture the backside. No. Wait, guys, look how pretty it is from over here, though. Do you plan on bringing LED lights to the map? Like make some huge colored maps? I don't think so. I don't think I have any plans on any LED lights. I'm a bit older in terms of my world. It's not very modern, except for the Cyberpunk City, I guess. That's like the one exception way out there. If you had the chance to be in Hermitcraft, would you join? For sure. Of course, they'd all have to accept me as one of their own. But I think it'd be pretty dope to be a part of a server who's very active and always be building stuff, because they be grinding. And I love that, because I be grinding Minecraft too. But I'm quite happy with this build. Ka-chink! Screenshot. One day my silly poster will make it in the Barce hardcore world, and it will be awesome sauce. For real. Have you finished, or I guess I gotta look again at all the submissions and everything, get them all sorted out. But yeah, so I gotta do the paintings. I want to get all the paintings updated, and then I want to yeah, do a bunch of interiors and stuff around the area. And that's my bare minimum for episode 80. So I'll probably even do an episode about doing interiors. We'll see. I need to do more Barce fan art eventually. Alright, y'all. I think that's going to wrap it up for stream, though, today. I have some stuff I got to go do. I got some errands to run. And I got a recording to do, actually, in about 30 minutes. So I got to go kind of right now. But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it as always. Thank you everyone who dropped memberships, dropped some gifted subs, who freaking renewed their memberships. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for also a lot of you guys stayed as members through my near 3-month hiatus. You know, part of it was break, part of it was being sick, traveling, whatever. But I appreciate you guys specifically for sticking that through. Because y'all real ones. I don't know what else to say. But thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Of course, if you're new to the stream and you enjoyed the stream and you want to make sure you get notifications on future streams, make sure to join the Discord, discord.gg/barce. And also, I'm also multi-streaming on Twitch if you're interested in that ever in the future, if you prefer that over the YouTube live stream. And I will see you guys all for the next live stream, which hopefully was sooner rather than later. I'll probably stream sometime next week. And hopefully there's also a video next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. Anyways, y'all, I'll see you guys next time. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Have a beautiful Friday. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye. Goodbye. God bless us, everyone.